Why hello. Might sound a little echoey. I apologize, not really. Actually, let me make sure it's hooked up to the right mic. It would have been really funny if it's not. Now it is. Not even running on Wi-Fi? No, I spent way too long trying to not be on Wi-Fi yesterday. Wait. Let's just rip off the band-aid, I guess. No green screen. But we still have Blueberry. Shelf back there. Kind of a plain background. What's that chair? It's shorter than normal, isn't it? It is the new chair. It's nice. Mr. Richard. There's gonna be a lot of subs today. I'm probably going to miss a lot because people who have primed and had subs during like 2 weeks that I was gone, we're gonna get a lot of subs. But yeah, it is. It's been a few weeks.
Hab hype.
Habs' Wii stuff. I'll have you know. It's not even all of it. Some of it's kind of a mess, but I'll probably adjust the camera as we go because it's like it goes over a little bit more. I'm not too sure. I'm kind of like just making sure that settings are working because I essentially got a new computer. The only thing that's the same in this computer is the GPU and the hard drives. Other than that, new motherboard, new CPU, new power supply, new cooling, new RAM, new everything. It's a beefy PC.
Welcome back.
And that's kind of the main reason it took me so long to get streaming again, because I was trying to figure out all the computer stuff. Arrow ping, yeah. Splurge. Yeah. I mean, yeah. 07 charity. 07 indeed. I don't know. I'm probably not doing a long stream today, by the way. If it's not apparent. I am kind of chilling. How have I fed myself? We have me. So for those who do not know, and it's just like getting here for the first time and it's just wondering what the hell I'm talking about. Also, I'm using a new monitor, so my default zoom, even in full screen or Windows borderless, is 2K, so now I'm going to be playing at this res for the foreseeable future, which is nice. Now surely I can't miss freebies. Why am I so short? Well, okay, here's the issue. I want Blueberry in the picture. I mean, I can technically raise my chair up a little bit without hitting. My desk isn't exactly all that big, so I guess I can do this. And now I'm kind of a little high, but that's fine. That sunlight? No. Well, yes. Oh, there's my bed. Also, the body pillow made it. But yes and no. To be fair, it's a lot of sunlight in the first place because... Wait, let me turn off all my lights in this room. I don't even have that light on. This is how bright the room is in the middle of the day, and I have 0 lights on. And the blinds are down. Did I do anything? I turned off I have two like LED things that were mainly used for the green screen. So it is very bright. Also, I don't want to hear any complaints about me going to the bathroom fast. That door right there is the bathroom. I can't move my thing farther. That door right there is literally the bathroom. I can take 2 steps and I can be in the bathroom. I don't want to hear anything anymore. Did you wash your hands? You might even be able to hear me wash my hands. Or is my noise gate too much? You might be able to hear it if I'm talking. You'll probably hear the flush. We can hear it. Okay, that was with the door open, to be fair, and I'll probably close the door because you would... I don't want to hear you. I don't want you guys hearing me piss. Nah, the bathroom's actually pretty far, or like the toilet's like far in there. Yeah, we could hear one. Yeah, privacy is overrated. Yeah. I don't really have much else to say. I don't think I'm gonna do a house tour because I don't want to dox myself and people try to figure out where I live based off of layout. Probably no room tour, but it's a nice place. Take V's word for it. I showed pictures to V and she liked the layout. So you guys are gonna have to yell at me for audio stuff because I got a new PC, all my audio stuff reset, so I've been changing stuff on the fly. So just like a heads up on that. Oh, we're right, Bone Zone. How loud will this be? I'm gonna give you a warning. This might be loud. We'll see. Just a warning. No, it's quiet. Well, it actually, no, it's normal sound for me. I think it's normal. Okay. I thought it was gonna be loud. Because I had to turn down Spotify. Because Spotify sound was way too loud. I think that game is still loud. I'm gonna have to turn down Stardew. It's quiet, like how quiet? Also, I'm aware that I'm getting a bunch of subs. I'm kind of sorry for not, but I knew I was gonna get a bunch today, so it's kind of just like one of those things. I do appreciate it all. I appreciate you guys saying the kind words and being happy for the move. It is greatly appreciated, but it's like when you haven't streamed for 2 weeks, you're gonna make all the Prime days on the same day. And it's just like everybody's just doing it. It's like 20% the volume of the game. Yeah. Alright, no, you don't care. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I'll have to adjust the Bone Zone sound later. I think it's just the game being louder. Is the game actually a good volume and Bone Zone's quiet? I forgot that pressing escape makes me exit out of it. I moved out? Yes. I will turn down Stardew because it is a little loud. I will agree. I can go down to 60. I finished Perfection. If you're talking about when I will do another run, ideally soonish. Music is loud. Like, is music really loud? That better, or am I ever gonna run CC again? Well, here's the issue with CC. It's better ran on 1.5, and I don't really want to play on 1.5. So I'm not really wanting to run Community Center anytime soon. Is the music still too loud? I guess it's dimming down, but like what's too loud compared to my voice? Music is good now. I see the new speedrunner of CC. Was there a new... Now I gotta look this up because I have not seen. Or are we talking about Cord? I've not seen anybody playing CC recently. Yeah, Cord. Did he finally submit? Cord's still 4 minutes. Does somebody else get a better time than Cord in CC? Or am I being gaslit? I've kind of been like out of the loop. Oh, I don't think so. Okay. All right. I'm just gonna go on this tangent just because I am who I am for Community Center. The reason why I'm not running Community Center anytime soon is because currently 1.5 is better to run Community Center on, unless if you specifically do remix bundles. And I don't really want to go down the remix bundle rabbit hole because it is drastically worse RNG than what the route currently is. And the reason why 1.5 is better than 1.6 is because even though 1.6 has the option to quote-unquote revert the RNG back with the legacy RNG, it doesn't revert at all. And the main thing that's the issue is the fact that the pufferfish in the traveling cart on 1.5 is a 37.5% chance of showing up in the traveling cart, and in 1.6 it's a 2%, or 2 to 4. So we would have to manually get pufferfish, which on average probably loses about 1 to 2 minutes. And then on top of that, we still need tappers, and tappers were moved from forging level 3 to forging level 4. So we essentially have to get almost double the amount of forging XP as we normally did, and we hardly got enough forging XP for level 3. So that alone is probably about 3 to 4 minutes of time lost just based off of whatever. No, the name is Rick something. No. I'll just see if they submitted. Am I getting rickrolled? I just realized. Is that a comment about to say rickroll because of Rick? Please tell me I'm not getting rickrolled. It's 50. Oh, I can't skip the ads anymore. Okay, if you're wondering why I'm so focused on this now, is because if this is true information, I'm like, first off, it's insane that somebody can get such a low time as quickly as they did without me knowing. And then second off, community center is one of the few categories that I very much care about keeping the world record in, so. Rick Smitty. So I'm very distracted, and this is how you easily distract me. No, he has a 219. Oh no, this is actually true. I am not getting rickrolled. Did I have a submitted time on the leaderboard? They do. It's a 2:34 though, 23 days ago. And now it's a 2:19:15. Interesting. Streaming every day for it as well. Not for CC again. I mean, 3 minutes is still a lot of time, but I have to compare my splits to them and see where they're losing time. Something I'll do when I'm less distracted. What else do I have to say? All right, done with that topic. Otherwise, I'll just keep talking about it. Yeah, moved in Arizona. We're gonna have to figure out. Well, I'm gonna keep the same stream time, so it's like it's 10 my time, but it's like 12 when I normally would stream. I probably will start streaming like a hair earlier. I don't got much else. The move went pretty smooth. I am roommating with my sister. She's at work right now, so I was about to say I don't know how stream's gonna be when my sister's working from home, because I forget the exact day she works from home, but she works from home like 2 days a week. So I'm gonna have to figure out not yelling is basically what I'm saying. Communication, whatever. That. How bad do I miss the baby boy? I've been getting snaps of him, so he's just a baby, but I miss annoying him. They're not good for both of us? I am hoping for the amount of money that I'm paying. It should be enough, though, because she's not doing, much with it. Solution, get another dog. We are not going to financially take care of a dog. And yes, baby boy cannot be replaced. Why you use the dwarf hammer? Are you asking just in particular? It's because it's free and it can be innate enchanted, unlike the galaxy hammer and the infinity hammer, or infinity gavel. And it's just I randomly got it. I would basically use any hammer that I get from the volcano. Yeah, I mean, the move went well. This is where I'm gonna be. It might take me a little bit, a few days to get used to my peripherals because of my new desk. Just, like, new feel. New monitor. All the stuff in between. Other thing to talk about. So, this is un-Stardew related, but also Stardew related. I am, probably going to participate in, well, if I get accepted, I already filled out the application, but I am probably going to try to participate in BoxBox's TFT Bootcamp. The set for this year looks kind of fun, so I wanted to participate in it since I haven't participated in the last, like, 2. And I always have a fun time doing it. The only issue is that set launches in, I believe, a week, which is the 31st. So I have, like, a week before that. But I kind of feel bad because I haven't actually, like, streamed in a while, and it's like I kind of want to play Stardew. So the timing's a little unfortunate. So I don't exactly know what I'm doing about that, but it's like I probably will be playing that at some point in the next week. I'll probably still play Stardew at the start of the stream, and then just not grind as many, or, like, actually just stream for more hours. So it's like the first half of stream is Stardew and the second half is TFT. But we'll see how I feel about doing things. Yeah, it's League's auto chess. I've done decently in the ones that I participated in. I believe the first one I was like top 5, and then the second one, like, I was top 10. Like, I do okay in them, and they're just fun to do. Do something else. But yeah, I mean, it's just been wanting to play Stardew since I basically couldn't for a hot minute, so. And then now, especially with somebody getting close to the 116, I should probably finish pushing for the, I'm sorry, oh shit. I should probably finish pushing for the 215. So. I was thinking I was gonna do do more perfection runs, but we're probably switching to community center here, with that happening. Just me or the game look laggy? You're right. Why does the game look laggy? The game looks laggy for everybody else, right? YouTube, it looks fine. It doesn't look good on the playback. It looks choppy on the playback. Does like the game just not look smooth? Looks fine. Okay. Maybe it's just a playback thing. But yeah, I'm talking about the game. It might be a frame rate thing for me. I might have to adjust the frame rate. Because my my monitor that I'm playing off of is 144. So. So yeah, that's my life. It took me a little bit longer to set up my PC than I would like because again, I was basically making a new PC and then I had to buy a few more parts online and they were being a pain to get here. And then, well, thankfully, I could just download the drivers off my sister's laptop and USB them onto the PC because the internet and wireless drivers were not working, so I had to update the drivers. Otherwise, this PC could not connect to the internet, which took a few hours because I was trying to figure out if it was the wall outlet or not over the drivers, and then I realized it was the drivers because I then lugged the entire PC out into the main room to manually wire it to the router. And then when that connection didn't work, I'm like, okay, it's a driver issue. Because when it's manually hooked up to the router and it's not working, there's an issue. CC will be 1.5. 1.6 CC is slower, as of currently. I will never say never on terms of routing possibilities, because this game is always full of surprises. But in the current ecosystem, 1.6 is slower for Community Center, so I will not be running on 1.6. Car RNG and Tapper being on Forging level 4 instead of Forging level 3 are the main two differences. Those alone probably lose 3 to 4 minutes. It is a apartment. I'm in a apartment complex. It is interesting moving out. Thankfully, I have my sister because she understands a lot more of... Okay, that was unlucky. She knows more about food shopping, because you guys are making fun of me about us starving, but honestly, we went out, we've gone grocery shopping twice now, the first time we got here, and then we went out yesterday to get more food. And it's kind of funny, because my sister ended up just basically getting the same thing my mom would get me. And, yeah, I'm just going with that. My dinner last night was, ice cream solely because I was so focused on getting my PC working that by the time that I got it working, I just did not care about making food anymore, and I just had ice cream. It's like, I'll still have the sandwiches, we have bagel, we got taco meat, we got chicken breasts. So be it. I don't think I'm gonna starve, especially with my sister in this house, so I'm not too worried about it. I enjoy the layout. I'm not going to show the layout because of doxing reasons, even though I'm not that concerned. I'm just not gonna show too much of it. I showed you my room, or I showed the room at the start of the stream. But yeah, I enjoy it. I'm getting acquainted to not being in a basement. It is, well, unsurprisingly, it is very hot out, saying it's summer in Arizona. But honestly, it just feels like 90, 95 degree weather in Chicago, even though it's been like 105 here the past few days. This game seems stuttery. That's what somebody else said. I think it's a frame rate issue with the stream. I don't know how I'd fix it yet, but it's definitely a frame rate thing. Let me try. Let me go to... because it's fine on my screen. Let me change the frame rate of the monitor. That fix it? Can't really tell on the playback, it's too small. I always use game capture. I don't like showing my desktop. Because if I drag something across the screen that I don't want to be seen, I don't want it to, How did I miss that? Is, does it look better? I can't tell. I just changed the refresh rate of my main monitor from 140 to 60 because it doesn't matter for Stardew. Oh, I'm getting screen tearing on my screen now. I can see the refresh line. That's actually so weird looking. Yeah, I mean, I essentially got a full new computer, so I'm still trying to figure out all the settings. Is that a new place? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Again, I'm like somewhat ignoring subs just because there would be so many today since I haven't streamed in a few weeks. But again, I appreciate everybody who's resubbed. I was slipping the slips too hard. So it is greatly appreciated. I do appreciate you all. I'm just trying to figure things out as I go. I get sunburnt? Surprisingly not. I've been out quite a few times, but not long enough to get sunburnt. Any chance of the green screen coming back? Low chance. There's just not a lot of room in my room for it. And then if I use the green screen, you lose being able to see Blueberry. Because the only... I think it's better. Yeah, I think it's a refresh rate thing. I probably need to change both the settings of the monitor and on OBS, but I just can't be bothered to do that right now. Oh, Cord, did you just come in here? Did you hear the talks earlier about some guy who beat your CC time recently? He's you got a 1:19:30. Or wait, are you have your more smitter on up, right? Or are you a minute behind me now? I always forget. Some guy got a I'm sorry, a 2:19, 2:19. I keep saying 2:19:30. I always forget that. Nah, just trying. Yeah, some guy's running CC, and apparently his route is slightly adjusted from the one that we do. So I'm gonna be looking into it. I believe he has the time right of. He has like a 2:30 on the leaderboards. It's slightly better than Joe's currently. Somebody brought it. Rick Schmitty, which is gaming, which is basically gonna force my hand where I'm gonna be running CC. Where I'm gonna be running CC again now. 3 minutes with an active runner, and I looked at his Twitch history. Streams every day. I don't know if they're active in the community. I haven't heard of them, but I haven't looked into it because I just heard about it today. But active runner 3 minutes away. Yeah, that means we're going to be running CC, so I guess we take a break from perfection, which is probably a good thing. That said, it just sucks that I'm going to be running on 1.5 instead of 1.6. They have a 2:19, 3 minutes. Because I have a 2:16. So you're a minute behind, they're 3 minutes behind. But you're not actively running, so I'm like, you know, I could do other things without being worried. They're actively running. I'm also curious about their slight route changes and see if he's found any random optimizations that we've missed. I have no idea. I don't think it's new. I think it slightly differs. It's probably something to do with pathing and selling, which might be slightly more optimal. I have no idea. Are they a streamer? Yes, they've streamed on Twitch basically every day. Their last stream was 18 hours ago. Get your new PB on 1.6 to flex? No, 1.6 is like on average 4 minutes slower. Yeah. I don't even know if it's submitted yet because I didn't see it in the submit. It's on Discord. No, somebody on YouTube mentioned, have you seen the new guy who's running community center who's like 3 minutes off my time? I'm like, huh, I have not. Yeah, I'm gonna have to find the specific run, but they're on Twitch. Rick Schmitty. It's definitely weird having another full web count again. Is this runner on Twitch? Yes, they are a Twitch runner. Why is 1.6 slower? Specifically because traveling cart is random now. Before, that was very fast. Before you had like a 37.5% chance of finding the pufferfish in the cart every time you checked. Now it's basically a 2 to 4% chance. And we relied on getting the pufferfish from the traveling cart. That now probably on average, as long as you can catch the fish consistently, wastes 30 seconds to a minute due to having to catch an extra fish. And then he moved, CA moved the tapper recipe from forging level 3 to forging level 4, which basically requires getting double the amount of forging XP, which we barely got level 3 to begin with. So that's probably another 2 to 3 minutes alone. So that is why 1.6 is worse than 1.5 in the traditional means. 1.6 is better if you did remix bundles, but I'm not going to do that. Because you're just going to basically take the already RNG part of the 1.5 route and turn it up to max. And I'm not down for that yet. If I ever feel like going for a sub 2, sure. But I don't feel like going for a sub 2, and I don't know if I'll ever want to go for a sub 2 prior to Haunter Chocolatier coming out. Yeah, I'll have to run CC again. Cord back to streaming? Gaming. You get to stream at even more... Actually... No, I will actually be more awake during your streams when you're streaming at DGen hours, because I am now 3 hours behind you. You know, it was funny because I finally got the internet working yesterday, and I was gonna play games with V and Tyler or whatever, and it's like I get on, I look at the clock on my PC, and I see it reads 10. I'm like, so it's like 12 for you guys right now? And they just laugh at me. It's like, oh wait, I never changed my clock on my system. So it was 10 for them. It was 8 for me. I just totally lost track of time. And then I had to look for my time zone on the PC, and I absolutely love how when you're looking for your system time, Arizona has its own time system on the UTC because Arizona does not have daylight savings. So it's just Arizona time. It's not mountain time. It's Arizona time. Which is very interesting. We don't observe daylight savings. I mean, it'd be interesting when it gets like dark at... I mean, I guess it does that even with daylight savings, but... Those are so weird. Yeah. What made me move to Arizona? Realistically, my sister, because I kind of just wanted to move out because I didn't really want to... I just wanted to move out, essentially, and my sister wants to be in Arizona. We have a bunch of family in Arizona. The living area didn't really matter to me, as I spend most of my time inside, and my job is from home. And then my sister works here, so kind of needs to be. My sister's very happy, because my sister went from like a 20-minute commute to like a 7-minute commute. Cooking stream when? At some point. I'm gonna have to buy a wireless camera because I do not want to lug my PC out every single time. But that shouldn't be too bad. Streaming is my main job. How hot? It's like 95 in Illinois because of the lack of humidity. Like my sister said, the heat really only gets bad when it gets up to like 110, 115, and it's been like at peak hours it's been like 105. I said when Chicago, I said when Illinois is like 95 is like the equivalent of the 105 weather that we've had. Also, it's really funny to observe. You don't notice it when you live in a state that has 4 seasons, essentially. But when you're in Arizona, you'll notice that 60 to 70% of the cars here are all light color, either like white or gray. Then there's like 10% that's like a lighter color. And then for whatever reason, you have the 20% of psychos in black cars. It's like they're psychopaths because when they probably get in their car and if it's been out in the sun, it's just an oven in there. It's actually an oven. Like, I think getting into our like white Toyota is like is hot, but my god, I cannot imagine a black car. There's a black car. There's psychopaths here. Like, I understand it in like colder states or four season states, but if you're living in Arizona, California, Florida, and you have a black car, oh my god, what are you doing? I don't care about like the car getting dirty because it's white and it's dusty. Just get a car wash, who cares? I'm just talking about the heat. I can't imagine. I can't imagine. Am I getting flamed for how I said Toyota? Or what am I getting flamed for here exactly? Right. I'm pretty sure I'm getting flamed for how I said it. Toyota. As a nosebleeds, I've had one nosebleed since I've moved here, which is significantly less than the ones that I was having in Iota. Midwest accent coming out, I guess. Significantly less, which is surprising. If somebody beat my record on Remix, would I do Remix? If I don't think it's possible to be beaten without Remix. Like, if somebody beats my record with Remix and they get, like, a high 215 or, like, a low 215, I can beat that without Remix. Keep in mind, my SOB, which is unrealistic, is sub 2 now. So, realistically, if I get a God run without Remix, I could probably get about a 208. Am I up in the mountains? No, I'm not up in the mountains. I'm near Phoenix. Chicago to Phoenix, yeah. I'm fine saying Phoenix. It's a big area. I just won't say the actual town, or whatever it's called, district. Actual camel in the desert. Yeah. Is it to look at the sun? Here's the funny part. The brightness that you see in the room right now is with the blinds closed. I showed it at the start. The blinds are fully closed, and I have no lights on in this room. Don't you show again? That's the only light source right now. Dude, that's the normal like LED light that I would have on. There's another one, but I don't need them. That's the only light source. Blackout curtains when? I don't really need blackout curtains. I'm kind of fine with this light. Oh, I thought I jumped over that. I was trying to read chat. Do I stream on Twitch? Yeah, I stream on both Twitch and YouTube. I give people their preferred platform that they want to watch on. I definitely interact with the Twitch chat more just because it's where I started streaming, but it's like I'll still look over at YouTube chat and read a comment if I yeah. Definitely less, but it is a thing. I will say, because I've lived near the Great Lakes basically my entire life, the water out here sucks. Like, I can't just go and get tap water anymore like I did in Illinois and at my grandparents' house, which was in Pennsylvania, because they lived near they lived near Erie. So it's like, the tap water here sucks. I'm so used to the Great Lake water. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna have to get a fucking Brita. Have to pay for water, or is it just filter? I mean, you can get like a Brita filter and then just use the tap water. Right now we have bottled water, but I mean, like, you've seen the cups that I drink on stream or out of, like a 2 liter, or what is it? Yeah, a 16-ounce bottle of water is like not enough. I go through like 4 of these in a day. It's like, yeah, there's ones that are attachable to like the sink. I'll probably end up getting one. I don't know about the sink, but I'll definitely get a filter. But it's still gonna end up being filtered water, and it's not like, it's still not gonna be Great Lake water. Are you gonna start? Probably. I don't see why I wouldn't. I'm very particular about keeping my record, and if somebody is actively running it and they're 3 minutes off, you know how volatile runs can be. How to get Cord to stream again? Run CC. I'm just gonna hate running on 1.6. We're gonna need a, is this a new minigame or a mod? This has been in the game since release. It was updated in 1.3 or 4 to be better. But it's the Genoma Kart machine in the saloon. You need to reach the bottom of the mines to unlock it, though. I thought I could get up there. 7,800 bits. Do the Hobbs going home and then come back with a suitcase full of Great Lake water.
Comes back with a suitcase full of Great Lake water.
Just takes that one time for it to work out, yeah. It really does. And I'm curious what the small route changes are, because if I think they're better, I'll probably implement them. By the bottom of the mines? I don't know. See, I just decided you need a skull key to activate this machine. No problem, Flowers. I hope you enjoy being a streamer. And thank you for the kind words. keyboard mouse. The exact same as what I moved with. I shipped my keyboard, and then I have like 3 copies of my mouse because they're $20 mouses, and if they break, I want a new one on hand. So I'm using one of the new mouses and left the old mouse there, but I was using a different keyboard when I was at home for a little bit. But I have my same keyboard and my same mouse. The only difference is I'm finally using the monitor that you guys bought me for my birthday for that stream. So that's why the monitor resolution stuff is being weird for stream. And then everything else is the same. Well, I guess I'm using a different mouse pad. I'm using a smaller one since my desk is smaller. Have the names? No. I don't know the names of my peripherals. I personally wouldn't recommend my mouse because my mouse is very particular to me. And it doesn't matter. You can literally get away with any mouse. Now that I'm thinking about it. Oh no, I did peel them. Wait, no, I didn't. I never peeled the plastic off of the bottom of this mouse. No wonder why my mouse felt bad yesterday while playing with V and Tyler. Oh, it's sticky. Plastic on these top ones? No. Pretty sure I also use less weight than this. Yeah, you can press P. That's better. So yeah, that's kind of been my life for the past few weeks. Out in Arizona, this is gonna be our new life. Apparently running CC now. Probably starting tomorrow. I'm gonna have to re-look at the route and get acquainted with it again. Probably take a few days of warm-up to do that. And then, again, for those who missed it, I have submitted to be a part of the TFT Box Boot Camp. That starts on the... I can't believe I jumped that. That starts at the end of the month. So I'll probably be doing a mixture of CC runs and TFT because CC runs are very little commitment compared to perfection runs. I thought it was going to be really annoying because I still planned on doing perfection runs and then to manage that, but if I'm doing CC runs, it makes it a hell of a lot easier. What made me move? I thought it was about time. I'm 25. I guess people stay longer, but it's like being mostly free. I mean, I am roommates with my sister, but honestly, that is probably better for me because I have somebody to rely on that I know and his family. I also have a lot of family out here, so I didn't mind it being Arizona. And then it was just time to move out. I'm 25. I mostly financially stable. I can do my own things. And yeah, it's easier to live with a roommate these days instead of having to buy your own. So it kind of just worked out. And again, this is my profession. I stream for a living, so I can work from anywhere. So it was easier to move where my sister's work is because she works like 8 minutes from where we live compared to, you know, somewhere else. That is why I'm here. For a community center, I'll be doing normal. I'll be running on 1.5. As it is currently the fastest version. For community center. I can't even say Remix is faster on 1.6 yet because no one's routed it to be faster for 1.6. Like, you can run it on Remix and then get perfect RNG, but if you don't have a good route, then it doesn't matter because you're just gonna lose time to random shit. It saves time only if you know what you're doing. I open cereal boxes. I'm not a cereal person. What makes 1.5 faster? Pufferfish being higher odds in the traveling cart and the tapper being locked behind forging level 4 on 1.6 instead of forging level 3. How many hours do I have on Junimo cart? Gosh, I'd probably say close to like 200 to 300 now. In between that. I changed the refresh rate of my monitor back to 60 hertz because I think it's just a compatibility issue. I have to set up OBS for it to work at 144. I'm getting screen tearing on my end. I see the refresh rate like slowly go up every so often, and it like pixelates it. But other than that, it looks better on stream, and I don't really mind it right now. It's something that I'll fix off stream. But it's definitely a refresh rate issue. That orange is not possible to get, by the way. I think I've said basically everything I wanted to say. Mentioned everything. A little bit more of, ended up on a rant about Community Center a lot, but it went well. Trying to think of anything that funny happened. I guess the funnier thing was, so my aunt lives out here. She's been in Arizona for a while. She's second, third mom. Like, you know, she's just my mom's sister. Very much similar to my mom. But she's been housing my sister while we've been getting the move going. And my sister, I forgot how the conversation came up, but I think it was my sister talking about like her ordering a shoe rack because she has a lot of shoes. And when we were going over to my aunt's to pick up the remaining stuff that my sister left there or whatever. Oh, I overjumped that. She had my aunt guess how many shoes she had. And if you guys want to take guesses before I reveal it, but she was one off the guess. And then I said, you know, if we include my pairs of shoes, you would have been right. Because I had one. I technically have two. I have dress shoes, but I only have one pair of like gym shoes here. 25. Samantha is right if you include my pairs of shoes. She has 41 pairs of shoes. 41. Yeah. How? Don't know. She's Brittany, bitch. You leave her be. Also, Core, just because I saw your message before I went off on that tangent, I'll be keeping the same hours, so I'll be starting from 10 my time, noon central. So the times that I was starting stream in Chicago, kind of later. I don't think I want to, like, if I was going to my true original times, I would start like closer to 9. I just don't think that's gonna happen for me, so I think it's reasonable for me to start by 10. So, well, the times that I was basically expected to stream by. I haven't owned 42 pairs my entire life. To be fair, I'm pretty sure she's counting like sandals too, like flip-flops. So they're not like all full shoes, like flip-flops, slippers, whatever. So it's somewhat inflated, but it's like a lot of them are shoes. I do need to get a new pair of shoes. My pair of shoes are very old and worn out. So I do need to get personally a new pair of shoes. But... because it was done on 1.5, and by the time that 1.6 came out, I didn't really want to release 1.5 videos. That said, I really do need to upload a lot of videos, which I'll be doing over the course of the next week, because I need to pick up the... If I want to get, like, what, all 18 videos out by the end of the year, I really need to pick up. Then, yeah, that thing needs to be changed. I realized that dates are not my thing. A lot. Yeah, I mean, I have a lot in storage. I just need to finish editing it. And I was kind of, like, procrastinating it because I was moving. Or whatever. But in reality, it's like I should have just done it. So. It's gonna be funny for the videos to come out and then it's with the old background. Also, editing should be so much easier because when I say I beefed up my PC, I like mean I beefed up my PC. I have like a Ryzen 9 now, so I went from an i5 to a Ryzen 9. Let's just put it that way. You can run 3. Melissa, I could probably run 16 and I would not be full on CPU. Yeah, I basically got a new PC. The true reason I upgraded. I upgraded for a variety of things. I first off didn't really want to lug my entire PC over because I didn't have a lot of the boxes, and I wanted a PC for at home if I ever went back and just like wanted to stream or do the baking stream or whatever. So I'm like, all right, I'll just move the GPU and my hard drives, right? And then I'll buy a new PC while I'm there because I've been wanting to upgrade for a little bit anyways, since I was like rocking an i5, very old PC. So it's like, I'll upgrade. And then I mean, I probably overkilled it. Oh well. PC will last me for probably a decade at this point. GPU? My graphics card. It's a 3060. E. Yeah, I upgraded everything but GPU and storage. Not a 4090. I'm not paying $2,000 for a 4090. That's more than the entire cost of the new PC combined. Also, 4090 to play Stardew. Honestly, my PC for playing Stardew is an absolute joke. Like, they're... yeah, but... I have a 3060, and somebody joked about not having a 4090, which is a lot of money, but time save. Yes, the time save of the non-working, wait, has Underscore updated the auto splitter to work for 1.6 yet? Or at least the new update of 1.6. I know it was working for previous versions of 1.6, but it wasn't working for the current last time I checked. But it's been a while. Because I wanted the auto splitter for perfection, but it just wasn't working. Also, all the PC parts are a write-off, so I'm less concerned about getting a crazy PC. Yeah, I get that. I was just wondering if he did it. It's very much understandable, I get that. They did make some tweets when I was gone, though, right? You know, I find it interesting that he gave insight, at least to me. I didn't realize he was actually himself doing the porting for mobile. But by the way that his tweet reads, I think he's doing a lot of the porting himself as well. I thought he was having a company do that, but more power to him. You mean a new record in Junimo Kart? My personal best in Junimo Kart is like 315,000. The world record is over 500k. So, no, I did not get a new world record this run. Maybe. I don't know. I'll be out when it's out. And hopefully soon. There's a new Terraria video. I haven't played Terraria in forever. I don't even, like, I don't plan on playing Terraria until the update hits. I don't know when that's due. It's due, like, soonish. So why is it? Because that's the best on this file. My 300k file is on my 300k run is on a different file. I just don't always have all my save files loaded in my saves folder because I have probably almost 100 save files that I, like, keep in storage. Over the years of the amount of challenge runs I've kept, I keep almost every perfection or finished perfection file. And then I also keep basically all the PBs for community centers. So I'm probably upwards to like 75 files that I have saved. How much in gigabytes? Save files aren't that big. I think the average save file times it by like 75-ish. It's not enough to matter. I definitely have that. Hello, son. It has been a while. Hope life's been treating you well. More save files than shoes. True. Streamers, some of us still think SSDs are expensive. I have an M2, which is what I run basically all my games through, and what I boot through. I have an M2, which is a terabyte, and then I have 2 hard drives. I have a 1 terabyte one for just random miscellaneous shit, and then I have a 2 terabyte hard drive that stores all the recordings that I have from stream. Any backups? Backups of the save file? No. All the save files are actually on my M2. I do not have backups, no. Got Wi-Fi back today. That sucks not having it. I got a 4 terabyte drive because of ARC. I kind of wish I got a bigger hard drive for storage space of recording, but I'm also glad I didn't, because normally when my hard drive is full, that 2 terabyte hard drive is full, it is because I haven't uploaded a video in a long time. So it basically forces me to make a video so I can clear up space. So it's kind of a good thing. I'm an idiot. Yeah. I don't like, once I'm done with the footage, like I make the video out of it, I delete it for space. I'm not gonna hold it. If I need any clips from it, I have a YouTube channel that has all my VODs. So I could yoink it from my VODs channel if I really need to. Like, you can consider that my backup, but... Good morning, Ellie. Love the new place. What? Wait, I'm still getting used to new time zones. Ellie, what time is it for you? 4 a.m. Okay, so it's even worse. Are you Pacific? I'm specifically Arizona, so I'm Mountain Time, technically. But Arizona gets its own fucking time zone because we don't do daylight savings. So I'm currently -2 from where I was. It is 12:30, or sorry, 11:30 my time. It's only 1 currently, but it's like, it's whenever daylight savings hits. Because Arizona doesn't do it. When I was looking to change the system clock on my PC yesterday, like, I specifically had to find Arizona time. Because right now it's not the same as Mountain Time. Oh boy, I don't want to talk about that right now. Just ignore that $35 dono. That's actually a scam, and I'm trying to shut down my PayPal because of it. I've been getting anonymous donations for basically the past 2 months, and they have finally started charging them back. It's been changing recently, but the worst part is normally you would be able to block the person that's doing it, but because it's done from a guest account, I can't block them. And there's no way to prevent money from being sent to you otherwise. And I can't close the account because there's pending notifications that are basically never getting resolved because corporate. And then at the same time, I need my income, I need the balance to be 0. And because the guy keeps sending money, it's never 0. So I literally cannot close the account. So I'm at this point, I'm just trying to go through people instead of like closing the account through the website. Yeah. Realistically, I should be able to just win all the disputes since I'm a company that doesn't sell anything. So I should have actual protection, and I could probably just dispute everything, but it's just not worth my mind. It's just not worth it. Are they even able to issue? Because PayPal is fucked. What do they even gain from it? They're just scammers. They're just trying to lose people money. Like, they don't gain any of it because it's just $35 that goes in and out of their account. But it's like when the chargeback thing is like finished, and if you actually give a chargeback, you're penalized, and PayPal takes $20 from you. So realistically, they go net neutral with $35.35, and then I lose $20. Why? Because PayPal thinks that they deserve $20 for handling the chargeback. How am I gonna fix it? Customer support. Tell them that it's actually a scam instead of waiting. Like, I dispute it. Like, so at first, when the first 2 chargebacks came in, I gave them the chargeback because it's like, okay, whatever, first 2, whatever. Don't care. It can be an honest mistake. But then once more came in, I like started to dispute them and like gave them, hey, I'm a streamer. I accept tip money. There is no product being sold here. If they gave me money, it's off of their own free will. Therefore, I'm not gonna give back the money. And it's like those things take up to 90 days to like do. And it hasn't been 90 days since the first one. So that first undisputed or that first one that I argued with still is pending. It's still pending. The issue is that even syncing the PayPal with your bank account to get it to 0-0, I can't end it anyways because there's chargeback charges on my account now. And then also at the same time, it takes a business day to do even with the fastest. They send $30 every day. Or $35 every day. So by the time that it's processed, I have another $35 in my bank account. And then another. And then another. And then another. I've already transferred a majority of the money out of there that was like actually through donations of actual Twitch chat. So all that's left is like scammer money. But now the account is finally going red because of the chargebacks. So it's kind of just like, okay, yeah, have fun. What's even the purpose? To lose people money. They don't even get money is the funnier part. They just take money from people. Yeah. I mean, I reported the... Yeah, I mean, yes. Again, it takes up to 90 days for them to do something about it. It hasn't been 90 days yet. So the report is pending. Basically, everything on the account is pending. Yeah, I'm just done with PayPal. I'll just close the account and then, you know. I don't know if I'll do... I forget what's the new one. Is that like Cup 1? I forget what it's called. I don't know if I'll do that or just like not worry about donations. Much as donations are technically a better source of income, I just don't trust these companies. Yeah, it's like Ko-Fi. Whatever. Yeah. Ko-Fi is based off of PayPal? Yeah. Not why. Occasionally. Probably the best thing would to do like, see, I don't like Patreon because first off, I feel like I would have to include benefits and I'm very slow about things, especially like YouTube videos. It's like, oh, you get the YouTube video early or some shit. I mean, like, what YouTube videos am I fucking posting right now? You know, it's like, I just don't have anything to offer for like a Patreon to be worth it. And it's like, subs are fine in that regard since it's like, that's the recurring thing. So it's like, I rather it be a donation platform, but it's just I don't trust any of them anymore. YouTube memberships would work the same way as the Twitch sub. I just don't have them set up, obviously. But it's like, I'm talking about like a way to like donate money directly, because I know there's super chats on YouTube, and then there's some way to do it on Twitch now, but it's like Twitch and YouTube take like 20% of that. Or some shit. Where, like, something like PayPal takes less than 1%. So I want something that wouldn't be subscription-based, but not on Twitch and YouTube. Which takes a stupid amount, yeah. If you notice, that's why if you go into my panels, the donation tab is now gone. Yes. That a while ago. By culture shock. I mean, the biggest thing that I've noticed when I'm out and about mainly is the fact that 70% of the cars here are light colored. They're either white or gray, or light gray. Mainly because of the heat. It makes sense, but it's kind of funny. Because I've lived in 4 season states basically my entire life, so the car color counts as like mixed. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I've been leaving my apartment a lot because I had to go out and, like, get things, but... yeah. I think I'm gonna experience, like, true culture shock. But I'm probably not gonna end up interacting with that many people. I would joke that it's not touching grass here because it's just dirt, but there is actually grass here, so... Whether it's natural is a different thing. I couldn't even jump there. I'll do a few more. I'm getting hungry. Are there cactuses outside? If you go closer to the mountains, yeah. They're palm trees, though. Though I think those are probably moved in. Fresh dust. We had we've already had a dust storm warning. And I'll have you know, it has rained twice since I've gotten here now because it's technically monsoon season here. Oh, you want to know? You want to know something crazy? I just found this out. Do you guys want to know what they call dust storms or like monsoons here? It's wild. They call them haboobs. Legit. They are called haboobs here. It is so funny. Like, Google it. Arizona haboob. It will come up. It's apparently Arabic for blow. Like blowing of the winds or blowing of the dust storm. I have not. My sister, like, we were driving through one because we were driving when we got the warning, and she's like, oh, I guess it is haboob season. I'm just like, can you say that again? What did you just say? Can you repeat that? This is why I moved here. It's so fitting. No. My name comes from a mispronunciation of my old username that had Haboo in it from Friends. Granted, it's... yeah. It was Habbo instead of Haboo. It was closer to like Habbo Hotel, but... It's so funny. Who plays? I am not on my own. I am with my sister. She's at work right now. That's why I kind of like got a little loud there. Also, is it just... How long has double mouse been back? Is it just me, or... Like, my mouse cursor has 2 mouses in it. It has a baby one and then a big one behind it. Why is double mouse back? It might have to do with the zoom. Screen size? Yeah, that's what my guess would be, screen size, and it's just not doing it right. That's a lot of rocks. Bring my child to work day. I'm sure some days I'm gonna have to drive my sister to work because I'll need the car, but... And she's only 8 minutes away, so... What's your next speed run? Well, apparently somebody is 3 minutes off my community center time and is actively running it daily. So, we're probably doing community center runs. And then also, I signed up for BoxBox's TFT Bootcamp, which starts in a week. So if I get accepted, I will also be playing TFT again soon. It looks like a fun set. So that's why I signed up again. Who's running CC? A guy called... Wait, what is it? Is it Jake? No, it's Rick Schmurda or whatever. To be fair, son, Cord is technically like a minute and a half off of my time, but Cord's not actively running, so I wasn't really I wasn't worried. Where this guy is actively running daily, and his time on the board is like a 2:30, but somebody pointed out that he got a PB of a 2:19:30 recently, which again is like 3 minutes off and actively running, and you know how volatile CC runs can be. 3 minutes is not as much as you think it is. Yeah, Cord hasn't streamed in a minute. He said if I start running CC, it's gonna make him want to run CC, so we might get Cord streams again. How long they'll last, I have no idea, but that is a thing that will probably be coming up. I just didn't want to move the green screen. Also, if I brought the green screen, then you guys wouldn't be able to see Blueberry in the background anymore when I put it up. I don't have a desk that can, I don't have a corner desk like I used to that can show that on the camera. So instead we'll have a closet. Yeah, unfortunately this was like the only good position to put my desk, because I have a queen size bed, so it actually takes up a lot of the room. House tour. I'm not gonna give a full tour of the house, but I can do my room again after this run. This will probably be the last Junimo Kart run. I'll do a quick tour of the house, or a quick tour of my room, and then probably call it stream. I'm getting hungry. And then we'll be running community center tomorrow. I was not on that. I didn't realize I needed to be on that longer. What am I going to cook? Well, thankfully, my sister cooked taco meat last night because she wanted some, so I'll probably have some form of taco, or maybe just a sandwich. I don't know yet. We have things. All right. Let's see if I can. Camera's not going to be able to go far. Do I have a full cam screen? I do. All right. Camera filters. All right, cool. Normally the one that I do for the cooking. So let's see how far I can actually move this. Oh. All right, so room. Desk and setup. It's kind of a small desk. Oh, feet. We don't really. Desk and setup. I got 3 monitors. Chat. There you are. There's both chats right there. Setup. Monitor. Lights. Bathroom is right there. Toilet is behind the. It is on the right there. I'm not going in it. The camera can't go far. I still have computer parts laying around. Hamper. More computer parts. Blueberry and all that is on there. Obviously. Closet, shelf, and then bed. Body pillow made it. Technically, both of them did. Don't ask me to make it. I'm not gonna make it. And then new chair. The new chair. Kind of like a baby Charity. It's not as beefy as Charity was and tall, but it's like the same texture, so I'm pretty content with it. Yeah, that's my room. Actually, I can show you some empty pictures of the kitchen because it doesn't really show the layout too much. Just going to have to go into my DMs with V and Tyler to show them. Browser. I will show 2 pictures. I'm not gonna actually show the Discord. Alright. So that's the kitchen. You wake up super early with that sunlight? No, I'm actually pretty good with it. So that's the kitchen. Yeah, there's a lot of space outside. And then that's like that's the door to my room. It's like a little hallway type thing. But then you have outside. My sister's room is like on the right. There's no island. It's actually a table my sister bought from somewhere. A lot of we went to IKEA when we got here. So a lot of our stuff is like actually IKEA stuff. Oh, I forget that has to go there. Yeah. So I like the kitchen. It's nice. Very spacious. But we have like a table over here. IKEA is great. All right. And then obviously like this is the wall that the TV's on. We have a couch like it's kind of hard to see the mouse, but we have a couch where the chairs are. These are supposed to be outside. Those are outside right now, but we just moved in and we had like a ridiculous amount of like random stuff. Pick. We have everybody but you. Okay. I'll do it before my desk becomes a mess because I probably didn't want to do it at my old house because my desk was a mess. Yeah, it's a good looking place. I'm pretty content with it. I'm still hiding a few things from you guys. I'm not gonna lie. More of the mess. You guys can't see it, but it's like behind the bed right there is like 3 suitcases full of my clothes that I haven't unpacked yet. So, fair enough, yeah. streaming unpacking. I moved a few days ago and haven't unpacked everything either. Yeah, I mean, it's like, it's just how it is. To be fair, I got so much stuff done when I didn't have access to my PC. Like, I put everything together. Like, that was kind of like, I knew I was going to do that. I knew I was going to be the one to do that, other than my sister. Like we know that my sister is better at things than I am, and I'm better at things than she is. So I put together, like, everything from IKEA in, like, a day. It was... I put together the desk. We have a coffee table, a TV stand, a table, 4 chairs, and then I put together her entire, like, shelf that she has in her room. And it was... that was the worst one, because that was, like, one that she moved with us, so there was no, like, instructions on it. So all I had to work with was, plastic bags that were labeled from my dad, who took it apart in the other place, or in Chicago. So it's like trying to figure out, where the hell do these nails go? Where the hell do these screws go? Like, sucked. And then, not to mention, it's not like a small shelf like that. Like, it's twice, if not, I'm getting my directions wrong. It's twice, if not 3 times as long, and it basically goes higher than, like, the doors. And, like, if you want a context, I'm 5'10", 5'11". Like, they're not small doors. I'm, like, in between 5'10", 5'11", B. I'm in between. I'm not gonna say, like, 5'10" and a half. You're shorter than me? Yeah. Still, you're 5'9". Ashley, 5'7". Fortunately, okay, so the timing was so perfect. So basically, we shipped, or we got the movers came in. I love how I said, like, one more round of Junimo Cart, and then it's like I felt like I had nothing more to talk about, and then after I give the room tour, now I have things to talk about. It's so funny how things work. So the shippers came 2 Saturdays ago. Not this Saturday, but last Saturday. And then they said it would probably take, like, 4 days to, like, a week or whatever. And so I was, like, waiting for the call, because they're supposed to call us, like, a day before that they're gonna get here to give us a warning to make sure that, like, somebody's here or whatever. And I, like, you know, I'm watching my phone the entire time, like, ready for the call. And then it's like the day of my flight comes, which was on Saturday, or yeah, last Saturday. And it's like, I still have no call. And it's like, all right, well, I'm probably just gonna get there, and I'm just gonna have nothing there. Yeah, during the flight, I got the call, apparently. Thankfully, Southwest has texts, or, like, you can receive texts, you just can't receive calls. So he ended up texting after, like, hey, call us back as soon as you can. I'm just like, you know, I'm gonna redirect you to my sister, so she can call you, because I am on a flight right now. So my sister handled that, but it's like, really, you called me the one time I can't answer on a fucking plane? On a fucking plane. How long is the flight? Like 3 hours. It's not a bad flight. I watched 2 movies. You know, I find it really funny, because when I told V I watched 2 movies, she said, tell me it was not the Trolls movie. It wasn't. But my sister watched that, like, yesterday on the TV. 2? Yeah. She also was watching the Minions movie the other day as well. I think the original. What I watched the new Kung Fu Panda 4, even though I'd never seen 3. And I liked the first 2, so I just watched the 4th one since they had it available. It was okay. Like, I don't think it was good as the first 2. I think the first 2 were great, but the Kung Fu Panda movie was good. And then, you can flame me for never watching it before, but I watched Moana for the first time. And that was good. I will say the first quarter of the show was all singing, and then the last quarter of it was also all singing, but the middle part was good. A little bit too much singing in the first 20 minutes, but Moana was good. I enjoyed Moana. I've never seen Trolls, but my kids love the soundtrack. I would have to listen to the soundtrack, dude. It's Disney. Yeah. You just don't appreciate Shiny. Apparently not. Okay, but it's like, I understand that Disney has singing in their show, in their movies, but it was like literally the first 20%, like the first like 20 to 30 minutes was just pure song. Okay. All right. It was fine. It was a good movie. I enjoyed it. Like all Disney movies. Okay, maybe I just haven't watched Disney in a while, and I just think DreamWorks is like the same thing, and it's not. But yeah, those two were good. Yeah. So where I was going with this in the first place. So it was perfect timing because I got here, I slept at my aunt's place for one day, and then we did the move the next day. Like I got in at like 8. Basically, I think I fucking passed out at 10, and then we woke up and then basically waited for the people, and I was here the next day. So it actually worked out really good timing wise. Because I was scared that I was going to be here for like 2 or 3 days with nothing, you know? Because I didn't get the call yet. Yeah. And because of that, my bed was never on the floor because I had my bed frame by then. Also, my mattress was with the movers anyway, so it's not like I wouldn't have the bed frame and the mattress at the same time. But yeah, that was the move. I was told by V and Tyler yesterday that my mic was echoey because the room is empty. I don't think the room's that empty, but I guess this back wall that I'm talking to is empty. So I'm probably going to need to get foam pads against this wall at the very least. It's better on stream. It's probably better on stream because I have filters through OBS, where on Discord I don't get those filters. And that's why it's bad in Discord. Yeah. I'll probably still get them because I'm probably gonna have to get a like, you can buy like not soundproof, but like sound dampeners for this door, because, you know, I don't want to have my sister on a work call when she works from home and I'm just like, poggers, woo, or just like yell in some way. The big pog. But she doesn't need to, her work doesn't need to hear that. Where's the green screen? I don't have a green screen. I might get one eventually. The issue with the green screen is that you don't get to see Blueberry. Blueberry made the trip. What do we call the rabbit? Or do we call it Roberto? She's gonna hate League. She was outside. I'll have to ask her tomorrow. Or when she gets home. She gets home at like 5. But we played League last night with V and Tyler, and Robbie, thank you. And she didn't complain. I'll have to ask her to make sure I wasn't too loud because I don't know when she went to bed, but you spike Blueberry now? Yeah, Blueberry is actually like Blueberry's true color now, because before I used to have like, I think I still have the filter. I used to have the chroma filter, so Blueberry was like a grayish color because it would get eaten by it. But without the filter, Blueberry is the true blue. Getting a rug. It's true. I was thinking about getting a chair pad, but maybe a rug might be better. Where do you get Blueberry from? My birthday stream 2 years ago. Chat got it for me as a gift. I gave chat actually I don't even know if I ended up giving chat money. I think it was just sponsored through you guys, or through V for the most part. Rip Blanky. It's on my bed. It's here. It's just, I have long pants on today, and I'm already hot enough in this room right now, so I'm just not gaming with it right now. And I have it. Do I know the more fun part, though? Is it on here? When I was getting my stuff together, I found some really old stuff. Body pillow is on the bed, yes. And you guys know that blanket. I've basically exclusively always had it on whenever I'm playing in the basement. This is the original one when I was younger. This was the blanket that I had when I was a child. If you're asking why it's in a bag, it's because it got so bad and so mingled that to preserve it, we basically took it apart, and this is like all that's left of it. It wasn't big to begin with because it was a child's blanket, but I had this for like ever as well. I think it's mostly string now. Yeah, a lot of it is just like taken apart. It's unwoven now. Preserve it. It's like some of the parts are like still attached for how they were. So it's kind of like shredded, but it's like old history for when I was a child. So I kept this. There's a few other things I kept. I should have the Sugar Mama shirt, and I should also have the Cat Girl shirt as well. I also have both cosplays. So I don't want to go through my bags to find it. Cat ears? I do not. Where's the lead character hat? I do have the Teemo hat, and I do know what that is. I do have the Teemo hat still. I do have it. Or Cat Girl research. Frankly, it's been a bag for a while. Case for waifu body pillow. How long can I show this on stream? EOS. I have it. It's actually one of my softer pillows. I got new pillows, and I'm not a fan of them. They're a little bulky. I don't like them very much. So it's like my two like body pillows are like, I don't have a head board, so I've been using them as like the headboard essentially. Those ones are like much softer to sleep on, so I haven't been a fan of the new pillows. We stand a good old wife pillow, so kind of like that. We need a Haboob emote. That is true. A Haboob emote would be great. I haven't played Genshin in a hot minute. To be fair, so it's kind of funny. I haven't played since Fontaine was released, and I'm pretty sure the new area is being released. My mom chucks in a Gojo body pillow every time I visit. That's... I love that. That's fire. Yeah, I mean, that's been my life for the past... How long have I been here for? Saturday? Thursday already? It's Thursday already? Wait, it's Thursday. Holy fuck. Yeah, it's been my life for the past week. Oh, you want to know something I just want to respond to, at this point? It's pronounced route. Have fun. There's been an well, I wouldn't even say there's been an argument in Discord. People ask how do you pronounce route, and then everybody is just spelling route. So it's definitely not been an argument. It's kind of just a funny thing. I don't know about you all, but do you all pronounce it route or root? Demonic. I don't even want to like put words in the mouth of how they pronounced it. But it just basically just went on. It's like, I don't know, but I personally pronounce it this, and then it's all spelled the same way. In my opinion, I think it's route. Hope I got it right. Yeah, no, that's funny. It's just words like that. It's like, well, I guess caramel and caramel are two different things. Or, they're not different, but I personally differentiate them between caramel is like a liquid form and caramel is like the hard candy. Pecan? That's how I've always done it. Opposite? V, you're the opposite? Or is it actually like supposed to be the opposite based off of econ? Soda pop or Coke? I switch between soda and pop. I actually do not know what the Midwest is supposed to call it. Coke is South, mainly Texas. Route 66. Everything is Coke for me. Pop, it's soda, it's always soda. I feel like the reason why I say I switch between pop and soda is because when I was younger and was on Xbox, I gamed with people outside of the Midwest, so they would say soda. So I just end up always switching between the two. Is a vegetable route is a path. Soda, yeah. There's like a thing. Oh, you know what? Before I forget, because I actually haven't done it in a while. My internet go down? I just want to play Prefertal. Not secured. Why can't I launch Prefertal? turtle. Is it down? Do I have Chrome installed? We'll work on Chrome. Works on Chrome. Oh well. Is this your new place? I'm noticing hardwood floors, but not hearing too much reverb. Is this your mic setup helping, or other items? I mean, there's a few things. I have a bed over there. I have, like, things, but it's mostly the mic. I have, filters. I probably will still end up getting sound paneling, and then maybe a rug on the floor, but yeah. It's apparently, according to V, since I've been in a Discord call with her, it's bad over Discord. But because of the filters I have on OBS, it's not bad through game, apparently, or not as bad, which is nice. More noticeable, not terrible, yeah. Yeah. I am thinking I'm gonna go get food. It is noon. I don't really have breakfast. And think I would stream long. So with that, I hope you guys enjoyed the first stream at the new place. Tomorrow, I will be doing community center runs. Back to the CC grind, the good old ball and chain. Endless farming. We love CC. Streams will be at the normal time that you should always expect. It is 12 my time. I'm going to be starting 10 my time, which would have been... Actually, I guess technically you got... Technically, I'm only an hour away, so I can start at 11 and be fine, but I'm gonna start around 10. I'd rather just keep that consistent because my time zone doesn't change anymore. So if I just start at 10 this time, at every time, it'll either be starting at 11 or starting at 12. So yeah, this will probably just be my new starting time. I want to keep this time slot. It's just the most beneficial to my stream. It's the best hours. I hit almost all English-speaking countries. The only one I don't hit is Australia, but I'm sorry. I'm never going to hit a good time zone for Australia. And then anybody who lives in Asia, but they're not primarily English-speaking, so sucks, but that's just how it is. So it's just a prime time. Again, I didn't really read out any subs or donations today. I knew I was going to get a lot, and I didn't want to get overwhelmed, and I kind of wanted to just talk and play Genimo Kart. So I do appreciate all the subs. I appreciate all the bits. I appreciate all the support. It's been a good move. It's been much smoother than I thought it would be. And yeah, starting a new chapter, I guess. Gonna be an early riser. I wouldn't say 10 is an early riser, but yeah. I'll try to start between like 9 and 10. I think 10 is like the latest I'll start. But 9 and 10 will be the goal. Like photos of the baby boy. The baby boy is with mama and dad. Pics of the baby boy. Let me see if we have a snap. Bubba. The Bubba boy. He's just a Bubba. He's a little potato. And then, of course, my sister's taking a snap of me building the new chair while watching TV. She's been watching a lot of Taskmaster, too. Yeah, Taskmaster is good. But yeah, that will be it for me. So YouTube, I'm gonna end stream and then raid out on Twitch. Again, I will be back doing community center speedruns around 9:10. It's so weird saying 9:10, but around the same time tomorrow. So I do appreciate you guys watching, supporting. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, your rest of your evening. Stay safe out there and just take care. Later. Peace. Yo, I don't know what the annoying part about being in this time zone is. Well, I guess it shouldn't matter because I'm starting to stream at the same time. But who goes live at this time? Who streams at this time? RC's streaming. I guess our stream's Europe, so I guess that makes sense. All right, RC. Smollett does stream at this time. That is true. Yeah. So that's it. Appreciate the support. Tomorrow we'll actually be doing CC runs. It's gonna be a lot of de-rusting, so I'll probably end up finishing a lot of runs at bad times. But you know, I haven't played Stardew in a few weeks, other than obviously playing Junimo Kart. And I'm gonna have to get used to my peripherals, so. We'll see how much resetting I actually do, but I feel like I won't be doing that much. So yeah, appreciate the support. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, great rest of your Thursday. Friday's here. Hope you guys have a great rest of your evening or rest of your day. Stay safe out there and just take care. Later. Peace.